Okay, in this video, we're going to go over how to schedule a makeup class, and we're going to use kind of a difficult situation as our example. So we're going to start, we're in our Tiger screen, we're at Suap Upmu, and we're going to go down after we open it to the 1, 2, 3, to the third section here, Bogang Suap Halyong, and we're going to select the first option here, Hubogang Gehwiksa. Okay, and that brings us to the screen where we need to be. So the first thing we always want to do is check when the students are free. And we can do that with this top button here, Bogang Shigang Johi. Okay, and when we select this, it brings us up to a screen that shows us when students are available. We're going to select the correct course number. This is 1027, but we're looking for 1323. So we check that class, and we can see the class meets on Wednesdays from 3 to 5. Now this is a PE2 class, I'm sorry, PE3 class, so it's a 2-hour class. The way the system is set up, we need to make up a 2-hour class in a 2-hour block. It's not designed to let us do 1 hour at a time. So we've spoken to the students, and they want to do the makeup from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Okay, so this is when we're really going to do the makeup, but we're going to put a different time in on the system. So on the system, we're going to choose 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock on Friday. Now we can see there's a couple of students who are not free at this time. So in some cases, you'll have no time when students are completely free. Right? Of course, Saturday, everybody's free, but students don't want to come in for that. So in the event that there's no good time, pick the best option. So in this case, only a couple students are not free. You can click on the box and you can see which of the students in the class are not available. And you can talk to them about what you're going to cover on that day. Let them know the reason why you're doing the makeup when you're doing it. So back to what we're saying. In this example, we're actually going to do the makeup on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. But we're going to enter Tigers, we're going to enter into the system that we're doing the makeup on Friday from 4 to 6. Okay? And the makeup for the class will be 1 hour, 1 week, 1 hour the next week. So we're going to close this. We'll go back to our screen. We start off by picking the correct course number, 1323. And you can see it's so Wednesday 3 to 5. Select that, and then we'll select Dongwo. Okay, this brings us to what we need to complete. The options here have changed since we had our Tigers manual created. So Hugang means the class was canceled. Just leave Hugang as the option here. There are a couple other options you don't need to worry about. Just always leave it as Hugang. The second box, this drop-down menu, is asking for a specific reason. Jiljang is business trip, Hengsa is meeting, Gyeonhak is event, Gita is other. Always just pick other, Gita. This is the cell phone number for the teacher. If you want to send it to the students, that's fine. I'm going to put in the office number instead, and then we're going to go to the dates. These are important, right? So the date Hugang Ilja, this is the date the class was missed. So this class was missed at the start of the semester, 2018, 09 for September, 05 for the day. And then we go over to the next box, Bogang Ilja. This is the day we're going to make up. Okay, so we're going to make it up 218. Now the first one I'm going to put in is the day that I actually want to make it up. 11, so November 23. So this is, and the time we want to make it up is 5 o'clock. Now the reason I'm doing this is to make sure that this time period, the classroom I want is going to be available. Okay, so I've got the date entered, I've got the time selected, and you can see we missed 2 hours, but here I'm only able to enter 1 hour of the makeup. The system won't let us do that. I'm going to also enter the reason why I canceled the class to begin with. I was sick, and in the hospital. Okay, you could just say I was sick. You don't need to give that much detail. And then we're going to check on room availability. To check on the room, you go to 보강 강의실 지정. Okay, click here. This class actually meets in the Zhonghap. Okay, so you can see on the right, a lot of times on your schedule, you see I just put the Korean. For example, Mu, Hua. At the top we have In. In is humanities in Mundae. So looking for Zhong, down here, there it is. There's Zhong. Zhonghap Gangidong means the lecture hall. So we'll select that. And 3301 is where this class usually meets. So let's see, is it available? It is available, but I'm getting a message here that says 휴강 시간 수와 보강 시간 수 확인요마. That means I have 2 hours here that I missed, but only 1 hour here, right? So it's not going to let me do it. So I need to make a change. So like I said, we're going to go from the Wednesday. We're going to actually enter the Friday, which is the 5th, and we're going to make it from 3 p.m. or from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Probably the room will still be available then. So I know the day I actually want to use the room, it's free, so I shouldn't have any problem. And now when I click here, I'll go Zhong, I'll confirm the room for that Friday. It says, okay, jajang. It means it's good. Okay, and the last thing you can see, it is entered here. You can see the message up here. I don't want to send my students a message, especially since the actual day and the day on Tigers that we're doing the makeup is not going to match. But I do want to send this. I need to send it to the admin. Okay, so that's the final step here, is Baosong. Okay, it's asking me, do you want to send it? Are you sure? Right? Okay. So now we sent it. Later, after we do the makeup class, so after this date has passed, I'll need to come back and fill out the report. Okay, and I'll try to make another video later that shows how to fill out the report. But the report button is right here. 보강 경고 강 결과 보공사. Right. So again, excuse my pronunciation. You can't see me, but I'm leaning forward to see it better because I don't have my glasses on here. The report is actually very simple. You just click on this, you enter how many of the students came to the class and a very simple sentence about what you did, and that's it. If you don't do this, they will contact me and say, why didn't the teacher do this? So make sure you get that done. And that's it. That's how you schedule a makeup, right? So everything is there. Hopefully that is helpful for you. Thank you very much.